change it.
Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball, fuck it, y'all thinking. Make
Liberation Weekly Discussion. Our overview and purpose is we can, watch us. The main goal is to empower people, natives, Africans, to aspire to be truthful and knowledge seekers. Not only to accept the status quo, but there's always more that meets the eye. Here we will unlearn and relearn, and each one teaches one. Our first topic discussion is knowledge of self. This is a vital component, man. Knowledge of self is know thyself. We lack that. That's the problem. That's a major problem with us. We have no knowledge of self. The basis of knowledge of self is the only thing greater than self is you. You have to understand cosmology, ecology, the universe itself. We are literally expressions of the universe walking around. We're God having a human experience. We may ask, who is God? God is the totality, creation. God is everywhere. That was the first thing they tricked us with, thinking God is outside of us and separate from us. That was the first and major trick. No, it's not. God is literally inside. He's in everything, divinity, man, everywhere. Omnipresent, all-knowing, yes. We are from the divine essence having a human experience.
That's all it is.
The consciousness of that makes you spiritually aware of self, right? God is nature, basically.
God is nature, right. So basically, the cosmology, which is the stars, the moons, the universe, the sky, the all of that in the solar, that's us. That's what's in our bodies. Even the ecology within the soil. So inside the soil, if you think about it, the iron that's in the soil is the same iron that's within us. So the magnesium that's in the soil, you know, that's within us. So that lets us know right then and there that God is us, period. That's who we are. Like shit is real simple, y'all. Like if it's complicated and you got to bring out a book and all of that, it might not be what you need. If you can't put it in simple layman's terms, it's not for you. I promise it's not for you. All of the stuff that goes on, nature, like the birds, the cats, the bugs, the ants, everything is at one with us. The sun, the moon. If you ever notice, the moon, women's cycles go through the moon. So when you through the moon, either you on your cycle or you ovulating. It's one or the other. So that lets you know that, you know, you are part of what God is. And then not only with the creation, we are the creation. We create. So therefore we are gods, period. We are gods. God is the totality of creation itself. Okay, we are only a divine essence from having a human experience. That's all it is. That's all it is that we have the potential of the totality. And when we create, when a man and a woman comes together and create a child, that right there lets you know you are a creator. You are God. You are putting out here in the universe and you doing what you're supposed to do. But the conscience of that makes you spiritually aware. Once you understand voodoo daha, that's a lot of people get the voodoo thing mixed up. It's not what, you know, the westernized people told us about. It's pretty much voodoo daha means God is nature. That's all it is. God is nature. A planet is a living organism. We are too. So
hold on.
I mean, it's real simple, y'all. It's not in the.
Say that one more time.
Which one? What?
The planet is a living
what?
organism.
Voodoo daha?
The planet is a living organism.
Yeah, planet is a living.
Literally.
That's right. We are too. Facts. Literally. We come from our ancestors. Our ancestors. So who our ancestors is our mothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, our great grandmothers, our great grandmothers, our great grandfathers. And if you keep going backwards within who created us, that's God itself. You know what I'm saying? Going right back to the totality. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, there you go. We are from the sun, the children of the sun. Yeah, we're the children of the sun. We're the children of the moon. We're the children of the stars. We're the children of the whole ecology, cosmology, ecology. Once you get that in your brain, you'll know who you are. I promise you. That's all it is. It's cosmology, ecology. That's all it is.
That's what the Western didn't want us to realize. They don't want us to know that.
No.
You understand?
They don't want us to know that.
Away from us. But see, this is what this is for. To bring that back to reality, man. And I think that's why we had so many problems getting this on. Let's get into a history of where we came from. You know, everything started in Africa. Ooh. Literally. Every single thing started in Africa. Everybody comes from Africa. Come on, man. Right. All the riches. Listen, diamond, oil, gold. The list goes on and on and on. You understand? They literally raped Africa. Listen.
They still raping Africa. They still raping it.
The Berlin Conference in 1884, they sat down at the table and split Africa in half. Literally. You understand? But how far that go back, Jesse? We're talking about over 200 million years.
Yeah. 200 million years. I mean, okay, so what's been going on? Okay, so you know, like the Sphinx, the Sphinx and Giza. So basically, 800,000 years, we always go back into South Africa, or even East Africa, but all of it was one land. Like it wasn't chopped up until the colonists came in and fucked that shit up.
Correct.
But all of it was one land. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they, and Jinx, which goes back to 800,000 years ago, might even be more than that, was the pharaoh head and then the body of an animal. So that lets you know that they already had the spiritual and intellectual information that they needed. So the pharaoh head was the representation of your mind. The body was the animal inside of your body. So the mind governs the body instead of the animal governing the mind. So they already had that consciousness, that spiritual intellectual consciousness before religion or anything came about. That's what our African ancestors used to work on. So at the end of the day, it's like we don't really need religion because our ancestors already had that intact 800,000 years ago, might even go back further than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just society that was there already. They already had their shit together. They didn't need no religion. They didn't need Judaism. They didn't need Christianity. They didn't need Islam. They didn't need religion, period. All religion is mere fragments of the traditional African spirituality. That's all it is. They take pieces and chop the shit up and then feed it to us like it's, you know, it's real, but it's not. Our people used to go with the earth itself, the cosmology and ecology. They already knew what it was. Nature already taught them how to live, how to treat each other, how to be with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got away from that. And the reason why we got away from that is because the westernized came in and fucked all that shit up. You feel me? And gave us religion and, you know, made our minds think we something else other than God. And so that's where it messed up.
How do we acquire knowledge of self? How do we acquire knowledge of self?
Just spend time in nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. I'm talking about take your kids, take yourself, the one you love, whatever. Take barefooted. I'm talking about take your fucking shoes off, take your socks off. And if you out in the summertime, if you can get butt naked out there, bitch, do what you gotta do to be one with nature. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you close to the water, get in the water. If you in the woods, if you near the woods, go in the woods, pray, meditate on the stuff that you want, manifest the shit that you want, the positive stuff. Our brains are like to the point of where we're focused on, well, what if this don't happen, or what if this and this and this, instead of focusing on what can happen in the positive note. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the way that you'll get closer to God that's within you, go into nature. If you notice, it's like birds and you know, all animals, they have a female and a male, okay? So if a female and male creates, then that means that that's what you have to do in order to be close to God. Period. So it just like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand what people don't really understand of that. And they taking that away from us too. They making us think that female and male ain't even supposed to be together no more. Like,
oh my God, yo.
Come on. Y'all like, what the fuck? Like, I don't mean to cuss, but you know what I'm saying?
No, it's facts. It's literally disgusting. What's happening to our people. They're dumbing us down on so many levels. We're talking about the music, the television, the food. They're literally stripping it and taking it away from us. They don't want us to understand who we are. You understand? Because once you control a man's thinking, he gonna do whatever you tell him to do. Literally, his actions is already done. You control the mind of a man, it's a wrap. He's a fucking puppet after that. It's a puppet. You understand?
But you know they doing that in schools anyway. They take what 15 years of our life and program us, and they can make us think that we succeeding because we got cars, money, you know, technology. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Like for real. Our people lived on this land without cars. Our people lived on this land. Our ancestors lived on this land without Fortune 5000 in the bank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our people our ancestors lived on this land without being rich, without being so-called rich. We was rich with nature, period. Like that, the shit that we long for and we say that we succeeded, nah, that's not success.
It's never a recession, Jesse, or the bullshit. Nature is always abundant. That's the bullshit. We're in a recession and we're lacking. Motherfucker, nature is always abundant. Always. Always. That's
what was that you said? There's something about the pandemic? We've been in the pandemic.
We've been.
Fuck a corona. We've been in the pandemic.
Literally, man.
We've been in the pandemic, for real. Like, my God. Like, we so lost to where it's not even funny, for real. It's not even. I pray for my black folks because they think that they need all of these tools and tangible stuff when they don't need it to be close to nature. Once you get completely into that African spirituality where you need nothing but self, then you will be free. Then you will be liberated. You know what I'm saying? But I really encourage people to go outside. Me and Gerard call outside church. It literally is.
Church.
It's church.
Real church.
Like you go, take your babies out there to the church and manifest the stuff that you want in your life, like the stuff that and I'm not talking about material shit. I'm talking about peace, love, happiness, joy. You know what I'm saying? Like protection, stuff like that. Like that's the stuff that you need, your babies need. Everything else will fall in place. But if you praying on tangible stuff, you'll never be free. Never. You're gonna want more and more and more and more and more and more, and it's not gonna work. I promise you, it's not gonna work. We've been free. We just waiting on y'all to come along, for real.
What's the term you said? Forget the band, join the. What's the term?
Motherfuck the wagon, come join the band. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Come on, man. Come on, for real.
Enough is that's what it is.
Seriously,
it is.
Enough. We gotta do better. Our people are starving for the wisdom and knowledge, man. We come on, we have to. So do you,
Gerard? How we maintaining it? How are we maintaining it? How are we gonna maintain, like, you know, going to the African spirituality and getting closer to God and knowing who we really are on the inside? Like, how we maintain that?
So first of all, get rid of their story, his story, cut that shit out. Our story is what we need to find out. It's a war on Black history and African spirituality. That's the fundamental component right there. Get to our story. They literally are dumbing that shit down, watering it down because they don't want you to know that you're gods, that you're goddesses, that you're royalty. You understand? They want you to think that you're just bitches and hoes.
You're a bitch. You're a hoes, right.
You're a nigga. And, yeah. And motherfucker will look at you crazy. You call him king or you call her queen. Like,
a god. They'll look at you crazy if you call him a god.
Like,
right.
What you talking about?
Like what?
But yeah.
Right,
to acquire that, like, yeah, we have to study the greats that came before us. They left so many gems. So many gems.
History, y'all, history erases the white man's mystery. I'm gonna say that one more time. History erases the white man's mystery. Like, go back in history. Even Malcolm X said it. History will find out your resources. Literally, like everything that you need to know about yourself, just go back in history. I'm not talking about the shit that they teach you at HBCU, because they're not teaching the African spirituality. If it was really a Black African American university, they will be teaching you African spirituality, the industrious African spirituality. Okay.
Literally.
And I don't care what nobody say, fuck all the bullshit. You are African. You are a melanated being. I don't give a shit if you call yourself a native, you call yourself an Indian, Jamaican, whatever, Caribbean, whatever. Your ass is an African. Once we understand that, we can be free, period. Once we do that, we can be free. I don't care if you mix with German, if you mix with whatever, go do your ancestral DNA. At the end of the day, your shit is gonna say that you are an African being. So that means you need to start doing your spirituality as an African being. That's what's gonna set you.
Africans born in America, okay? Africans
That's
born in America. That's
in America. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. You're African.
Period. Come on, man. That's it.
Period.
Oh my God.
Whether it be north, south, east, west, whatever, you're African. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That's your background. That's your background.
And then we have to understand, Jesse, that it's things that's happening beyond the 5 senses. You understand? Taste, touch, smell. There's things happening beyond that. You understand? Our African spirituality get us in touch with that. Africans realize that God was the concept of everything within. You understand? Then westernized culture said, oh no, God is in the sky. While the white man get his riches right here on this damn land. Oh no, you go get your shit when you die and leave. No, you get your riches here too. Right now. Right now. You hear me? Yeah, you ain't gotta wait till you land. Heaven and hell is a state of consciousness. Don't get it twisted, all right? There's no come on. But guess what?
And not only that, the stuff that you consume, is gonna stop you and block you from understanding that. Correct. So honestly, if you still eating meat, I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't gonna feel this live. If you still smoking a whole lot of weed, you might feel the live, but you ain't gonna be tapped all the way in like you need to. You still drinking liquor. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be all the way tapped in like you need to be. You just gonna hear us. But understanding something and someone that is actually inside of, their self, you will never be able to understand. You'll never be able to understand. Like, it just doesn't work that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and trust me, I'm not judging nobody. It's no judgment on, you feel me? It's just more of me understanding of from my perspective. You see what I'm saying? I used to smoke a whole lot of weed. I used to drink hella liquor. But I didn't let that shit go because I know that's not a part of my African spirituality.
Correct.
It's not. My ancestors didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Their ancestors did that shit, not mine. You feel me? So then not only that, I want to put out there, weed is legal now. So if weed legal, that means that the government has taken over it. So that means you might be smoking some shit that the government has put inside of it. Now it's getting ready to fuck your peanut gland up. Just like they do it with the toothpaste. Just like they do it with the fucking meat.
Just hit that bell again. Boom, that was a gem right there.
That's what I'm saying. It is what it is. I mean, it's true. For real. Yeah, I swear I want to pick up and smoke a blunt sometimes, but I'm not going to do that shit because I don't know what they putting in that shit. I don't know what they putting in it. I don't know where the seeds coming from. For real, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's tap in. Tap all the way the fuck in. We tapped out right now. We tapped completely out. Everybody got their own belief of God where they ain't coming together and really paying attention that is within us. We are all African. Whether if you fucking Cuban, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, what else can I call out? Your ass is African. You're fucking African.
All the same, there's different stops on the boat, and everything originates in the mother. That's
it.
Fact.
Some is voluntary, some involuntary on that boat. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You're African. You're an African being. So go to your history, learn your history, learn the warriors and the dynasties and we go back to Egypt because Egypt is like that's where they have like the most preserved information shown that can show you like the dynasties of our ancestors. Like it's still in museums, it's still in the books, it's still in, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's made up. You can go over there now and still see some of the temples and some of the stuff that was built by our ancestors.
Hey, they don't know that Mr. Pope, the Pope kissing Black Madonna when he go in that little room. He kissing a black woman on the face.
Listen, they praise the black woman. You hear what I'm saying?
On,
they praise the black woman.
That's why. That's why. Stop it.
We got the best wounds. We got the best milk. We got all of that. Like I'm telling you that. And
I mean, y'all literally raised man. Y'all raised and back in them slave days, y'all was raising them babies. Literally. Raising the white man babies. Facts.
And the reason why the mothers let the black women, you know, nurture the white kids because they know we was capable of doing it. They would even suck from our titties, like to get our milk, because they know that melanated milk was gonna keep their babies healthy. That's why I'm like, women, if you're pregnant or you got babies, stop giving them that Similac shit, because it's fucking killing them. The Similac, the Infamil, all of that shit is killing our babies, period. Epidurals, all of that shit is fucking with our children, period, y'all. We gotta stop this. We gotta get closer to nature. We gotta get closer to nature. That's the only way we're gonna be free. Only way. Knowledge of self. Once you get closer to nature, you'll start learning knowledge of self. I promise you, y'all.
That's the one time in meditation. Meditation. Cut off the noise.
That's key. That's breathing.
Silence. Yeah, literally. Silence the mind. Cut off the noise. Go into a fucking closet if you have to. You hear me? Quiet the mind.
That's all it takes.
That should be running 24/48. And get in touch with yourself and listen to your thoughts. Listen to what you're thinking. Because your damn mind has a mind of its own, honestly. And that shit will run you if you don't control it.
It'll run you crazy. It'll run you crazy. For real. That's real. That's real. But meditation, yeah, meditation. If you can meditate in your home, that's cool. Set up your own altar, that's cool. Outside. But if you can get out there in that nature, that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. Nature, go outside, be outside, take the babies outside. That's why a lot of these children got allergies from grass and shit like that, because you ain't taking your babies outside.
No, they stuck on
you ain't
all day and screen time. That's it.
That's it.
Thank God we grew up in a time where there was no fucking internet and all that.
Man. Yeah, you know, no, I would ride my bike until the cows came home. You hear what I'm saying? Make mud baths, mud pies, all that shit. Like these people don't know what it is.
It builds your immune system. It builds your immune system.
It does.
You know?
It does. It really does. It really does. I was blessed enough to have an apple tree in the backyard, so I already knew what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was eating straight from the Creator. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
so
that's right.
It's in us. On the children, I'm telling you, them children will tell you before anything, they're the closest to God because they just came out the womb. So if the spirit ain't right, the children will tell you, nah, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to pay more attention, tap in more. That's all it is. Just tap in more. For real.
Yes. And, you know, we got a little bit, we had to do what it do, but this is definitely knowledge of self in its core. I think we literally touch a lot of key components of grasping knowledge of self. Just to go over it again and just hit a few focal points, Jesse, on a couple things to literally acquire knowledge of self. Can you give me 5 things, prominent things for the people to hear?
Oh boy, you put me on the spot.
That's right.
All right, okay. All right. 1, get rid of the books, I'm talking about the religious books. Get rid of it for a minute. Just get rid of it for a minute. 2, meditate. Go into self, whether you could do it at home in a dark spot, or best places in nature. Meditate. 3, learn your history. Learn the history of your ancestors. Learn how they live, how they, you know, survived in the world. So you won't be so keen on the tangible stuff. You know what I'm saying? Praying on the wrong things that you don't need. Pray on happiness, love, wealth, you know what I'm saying? Like protection. Pray on stuff like that. Stop asking people. Okay, this is the fourth one. Stop asking people to pray for you, because the people that pray for you don't know what the fuck you got going on in here. You see what I'm saying? You're the only one that knows what's going on in here and in here. So if you have other people praying for you, they probably praying on you instead of praying for you. You're the only one that can do that for self. Okay. And then the fifth one is just love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love. And I'm talking about love yourself and your people. You can't bring everybody else in if you don't love your own people. You can't bring you know what I'm saying, the other cultures and shit like that if you're not even tapping into your own culture.
That's factual.
That's my
yes.
That's my
Yeah, I like that.
What's your five? What's your five?
To acquire knowledge yourself, one, educate yourself on the greats.
Learn to relearn. Yep, Williams just said, I'm learning to relearn. Educate. That's it. That's it right there.
Number one, educate yourself. Study the greats. They left gems for you. Even in the music, definitely. Like, it's about a music that the greats left gems in. You just gotta listen. Two, watch the people you are around. Fundamental. We have sometimes we get caught up and we get blinded with people.
Are you breaking up? You don't froze up. Okay.
Yes. Sorry about that. Yeah. Be conscious of the people that you're around. That's fundamental. Sometimes we're blind and we can't see that the people that surround us mean us no good. You understand? So be conscious and aware of the people that surround you. Energy, definitely. Three. Focus and put more importance on the people instead of the things. We put more energy on the things than the actual people. So let's put more love and energy on the people instead of the monetary things, because that shit can come and go. You understand? Go just like that. Your people can't be replaced. You understand? Four, literally spend as much time as you can in creation, in nature, as much time as you can, because you will find out.
We done said that all throughout this live, but that's what it is.
Because, like,
that's how you acknowledge yourself.
You as well. Like, when I'm out in nature, I can't really even explain it. It's like I'm closer to God. I felt more closer to God in nature than in any church I was ever in.
Any church.
I used to go to church. But I felt more closer to God in nature than any church I was ever in. And number five, understand that we didn't start from slavery. That's just what they told you. We didn't start with slavery.
Oh, I gotta hit the bell with that. Say that again one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time.
We did not
one more time.
Start with slavery. Okay? We did not start with slavery. We started as fucking kings and queens. You hear me?
Queens, gods, and goddesses.
They didn't
emperors and
empresses.
empresses.
They stole doctors. They stole scientists. They stole mathematicians. Motherfucking
Kush. They went right to Kush. Right to Kush. And guess what Kush at? In Africa. You are a fucking African.
We started, we created paper. We created the clock.
I love it.
Man.
Time.
So,
time.
Yeah. Us. We did. Us. Our beautiful.
We did all of it.
You understand?
We are our ancestors. Yeah, we are our ancestors. We are literally our ancestors. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, we praying to different spirits. No, we praying to our own spirits, because we are our ancestors. The people that had us, had them, who had them, who had them, that went straight to the Creator. That's who we are.
Ooh, we was tapped in. We were super tapped in back then.
For real. We didn't need much. We didn't need much. We got everything from the Nile River. The Nile, the happy river. We call it the happy river. That's what it is. We got all our resources from that. And once we understand that, we could be free. We can literally be free.
You know what? Like, the oppressor and oppressed can't pray to the same God. Like, because one of y'all motherfuckers' prayers ain't getting answered.
It looks like it ain't us because I stay in the ghetto. And ain't nobody praying. This motherfucker is not getting answered. So that means that knowledge of self is not being told.
It's a little confusing to me, you feel me? You know, the clan was praying to Jesus and all that shit. Like literally, but hanging our ass by the tree. In the name of Jesus, though. That's scary. That's scary. But
You breaking up.
You hear me now?
Yeah, you breaking up though. There we go. There we go.
All right. But yeah.
No, you still breaking up. It's all good though. We done got out what we need to get out.
Yeah, they can't stop
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
They can't. Nah, they can't. They can't. But Gerard, introduce yourself. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know who you are. Yeah.
Man, listen. I am a creator, and I don't use that lightly. I create in all facets. I'm an author. I'm a chef, poet, just a creator, man. Like I literally create. I'm a giver of love. I'm a vessel of love. That's what I am. That's it. Fuck all the other titles. I'm a vessel to spread love to my people. All that other shit don't mean nothing. You feel me? That's it.
Real.
Yeah.
Real.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm Jessica. I'm a hidden artist. I create also art, knowledge of self. I try to put it out to the people. But I'm a revolutionary at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the Black love. I'm here for the Black power. I'm here for knowledge to my people. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a creator. I'm a mommy. So literally, I am God, period.
That's right.
So, and all of the other people out there, they pray to me, period. So I know who I am. I'm just waiting on you to figure out who you are. So when I call you God, or if I call you Goddess, that's just know that I'm calling myself out. It's not necessarily me calling you that. I'm just waiting on you to figure out who you are. You feel me?
Hey, look, I got one of my brothers on here. Now we go back from the Brown Sub, man. His name is my God. Listen, you know where I came from. Streets of Miami. Oh my God.
Hotep.
Growth and elevation is everything. Much love, brother. Thank you for tuning in, man. I love you.
Yeah.
But yes, JC, I appreciate you. This is our first session.
Cosmology and ecology, y'all. Don't forget that. I appreciate you too.
What is our next session gonna be? What are we gonna talk about next time? Next Sunday.
If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna talk about music, TV, media, drugs, liquor, the diet. And not only just the diet, when you talk about what you eat, it's just every Sunday. It's popping every Sunday.
It's Sunday school.
It's popping every Sunday. Yeah. Yep, it's popping every Sunday. We're going to have this every Sunday.
It's church.
Yeah.
Get that shit. Yeah. But ain't really telling you no lies. Ain't no mask. You feel me? Masks are off, authentic, real, like, yeah, nope. All that. Yeah, it's going down. It's going up.
Yeah.
It's going up.
Just learn your history, y'all. Learn your history. History erased the white man mystery. Once you understand the cosmology, ecology, stop putting names on stuff. We talk about literally the sun, the moon, the stars, the grass, the dirt, everything that's in nature. Just bring that love into that, and then you'll literally be mentally free. You'll be spiritually free. You'll be free of all the tangible stuff that you think that you need. You'll be in your industrious African spirituality, period.
Hey, Jesse, you told me what happened when we tried to do Zoom? Like the energy tried to stop this, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When you get real love, real energy, and you really love your people, all types of forces is going to come in and try to stop stuff. I promise you it will. But you know what? You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. I mean, you see it back in history. Once again, history, all of our revolutionaries, they was out there pushing. They tried to lock them up. All of the great Black men has been locked up in jail. That lets you know right there that we are a full force. We are a powerful force of energy that they trying to stop. I promise you.
Facts.
I love y'all. I really do. That's why we doing this. We both love y'all. We love y'all. Like for real. That's why we doing this. Because a lot of people are lost. They not. They in the gospel music and that shit right there. Well, we gonna talk about that next topic. The music.
Ooh,
I'm telling y'all, the music is fucking us up. The food is fucking us up. This liquor is fucking us up. That's what the next topic is about. Yeah, love is what we need, y'all. Love is what I'm talking about within us. I'm not talking about going outside of us. I'm talking about black melanated people.
You gotta get us right first. That fucking
have to.
integration shit, that fucked us up, man. Integration fucked us up. We wasn't even right up here first. We just went through slavery and you motherfuckers gonna integrate us?
That's what I'm saying. We have to be within self. We have to love ourselves. That's where it starts. Love yourself. Love your people. Even if they are doing wrong, still love them. You know what I'm saying? Still meditate on the things that you can do to better yourself, to be that better light in that world. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't control everybody else in the world. You can't do that. But what you can do is control yourself. And once you control yourself, what Michael Jackson say, look at the man in the mirror. Once you do that, the world will start doing better.
Be the change. Be the change you want to see. That's it. That's what we're doing right now. That's it.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I even got, look, my homeboy Sean on here. He know me from high school. He know I was lit back in high school, getting drunk, smoking weed, doing all types of bullshit. I mean, you got to be the change. You got to elevate. You got to eliminate to elevate. You have to. You have to. You have to. For real. Yeah, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming into this live. And the people that missed this, I guess it wasn't for you. It was for you to see it later on. But yeah, if you melanated, a melanated being, understand and figure out where you come from. If you Cuban, you Puerto Rican, you fucking all of this other stuff, do your ancestral DNA. And I bet you 10 times out of 10, your ass has African in you. So that means you are an African being, period.
For sure. Originators.
Yeah. The philosophers come from push. Peace and love, y'all. Blessings. Love y'all. Peace.
Alright, bottles on me,